All right, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night with Fun Saver Network. This is our very first Tuesday night closing of the week call. You'll know what that means as we get started here and as I go through this together. What I want you to do is I want you to sit back and I want you to relax and I want you to just kind of soak in your chair or wherever you're sitting or at the table or whatever and just kind of get rid of the exterior noise around you just for a little bit while I go through this, because I believe, and a lot of us here believe this is something we truly do not want you to miss, okay? If you're here and you've had a free position, especially if you're one of the people that got the free position early and you haven't upgraded, you really want to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you. So let's get started. Let's talk about Fun Saver Network. I won't keep you here too long, just about 4 hours. I'm just kidding. It won't take that long. Fun Saver Network. It's a very exclusive private member savings club is what it is. Now, hang with me. I don't want you to think that, oh, I already know what this is going to be before I even get started, because I'm going to make you a promise. This is nothing you've ever seen before. I've been in the industry 35 years of my life. I've never seen nothing like this before. This is why I'm doing this company, because it's fresh, it's new, it's got things that just have not ever been out there. We'll go through those together. And the reason we're all here, because we all believe one thing: fun shouldn't cost a fortune. It should never cost you a fortune to have fun. We have fun all the time in Fun Saver Network, hence the name. So just what is Fun Saver Network? Well, here's what it is. It is an absolute revolutionary way to shop, and it's a great way to get great discounts. And you'll know more as we move forward. We have these things called surprise drops. I'll talk to you about those. We have these things called fun finds, and I want to give you an alert about fun finds tonight, so don't go away. And then we have these health and wellness products, and there's amazing products. We'll talk about them. We've got this personalized store coming on board, and we've got digital products that's coming on board, and it's a very unique shopping experience for members only. It is for members only, and there's more and more and more to come. Folks, if I could tell you everything we're going to do in 2025, it really would be a 4-hour webinar, and you probably wouldn't stick around, and you probably would never come back. So let's keep moving on what we have here. Let's talk about surprise drops. Surprise drops are something that we do. Now, you see the truck on the screen, right? So surprise drops is something that we do weekly. Now, for those of you that's been here a while and you're going, but Ron, we haven't seen any in a while because it was the holidays. We tried to take it easy on you because we kind of felt like you've already spent money on Christmas. You need to recuperate a little bit. You need to get through the holidays. We need to get into 2025. So now's when that time's going to start again. So weekly drops, what are they? We have pallets and trucks and things coming in. And every week we do this thing called drops, and we'll go through that together. They're extremely discounted prices. You find all kind of items. You never know what it's going to be. Extremely discounted, and they're high quality products. Nothing against Temu, nothing against Alibaba, but that is not where these products come from. It doesn't come from Temu, and it doesn't come from Alibaba. There are shelf pulls, there are overstocks, there are all kinds of things that we get, right? And it's a wide range of products. You never know what it is you're going to see. Here's some of them, just a quick glance. Gerber knife, normally $89. We sold it for $19. You see all kinds of things here, right? All of these things, if you want to go look at all the history of all the drops that we had, these amazing drops, kind of like the Under Armour you see for $10, we sold out, sold them all, sold all the knives, sold them all. The lamp, that's a $129, $159 lamp for $11. I bought it for $12. Another guy bought it for $11 because we dropped the price $1 one day. And he got it for $11. It's over my dining room table. These are awesome things. And this is just a small piece of what we've done so far in the drop. And we're kind of unique, and we'll go through that together. This is why we're always different, right? Then we have this thing called Fun Saver Fun Finds. Guys, let me slow down for a minute, and you got to grasp Fun Saver Fun Finds. What we do with Fun Finds is they're a little bit different. Yes, we have these products come in, and yes, you get them at a huge discounted rate. They're super exclusive, and the thing about them is when you see them come on, there's normally 11 pages of them, 12 pages of them, 15 pages of them. We just had one Saturday that had 11 full pages. And there was some really good stuff on there Saturday for like $7, right? So what happens is this: when you're a member, or when you're a free member, your first 7 days, you're going to be getting all of the emails. You're going to be getting all of the text messages. Now, there's something different that we do that no other company does. We as a company, we alert your teammates, your tribe. We let them know when we're having the fun finds, when we're having the drops, when we're having the meetings, when we're having everything. And most of you are here because you received an email and you received a text about tonight's presentation about closing the week. So they're very high value items at unbeatable discount prices. And each drop is different. Each drop has different things. So you never know what's coming. And we do that because that's how we get them. We don't know what's coming, but we get out what we want to put on the fun finds that gives you great value. And you'll get the email, you'll get the text, and it'll tell you when it's going to happen. And let me explain to you what happens if you're new. When you get ready and the clock chimes what time we're going to do it, you better be ready and you better be fast. Which means, like any other e-commerce site, everybody runs into the store at one time. Picture this in mind. Everybody runs in, right? And there's all this stuff everywhere, but everybody's in the store grabbing it. Everybody's grabbing it together. Now, everybody can grab it and put it in their cart. Just because you put it in your cart doesn't mean you have it. That's not what it means. When you grab it, if you want it, if I have it, and Jim has it, and Dave has it, and Mel has it, we all have it in our cart, but first one that buys it gets it. Okay? But it's just the same as Amazon. If you had a reseller on Amazon that had a product and only had one left, if we all went and grabbed it, we can all put it in our cart. Whoever paid for it first got it. This is so much fun because now we have people going, well, at first you had people going, oh, I didn't get nothing. I didn't get anything. But now we have people going, I get this thing. So it's turned into a really fun thing. And the only way that we have to do now is we have to have more and more and more fun finds on a daily basis. And we'll talk about that as we move forward as well. Here's some of the things that's been in the fun finds. And there's tons and tons. This is just a few things, right? Espresso coffee machine, normally $40, $5. $5, brand new in the box. Coats women's shoes, harmonicas, sterling silver, a 4K Ultra HD camera, $7. Yes, $7. Microphones, a switch port, a charging station, $7, $7. You can see it. And these come to you in great condition, perfect condition. Then we have health and wellness. Folks, we have a company that's a health and wellness company that's second to none. We do not just grab health and wellness companies and put them on with us. This company has science-backed health and wellness, okay? We have Wellness Wednesdays where they come on and talk about their products. We don't do it. They're the experts. We're not, right? So they come on and talk about their product, tell you why it's great, tell you why it's science-backed, tell you everything about it, and you get it all at deep discounted prices. This company called NutriRelief out of California, you're more than welcome to go look at their website and go look at all of their products because their products are the exact same ones we have because we get it from them. But listen closely to what I'm about to tell you. NutriRelief is such a fantastic company with such fantastic products with this liposomal supplements, which means you put it on your skin. You don't take medicine. It doesn't get in your stomach. It doesn't bother your gut. It just goes right through your skin and gets directly into your blood. And it happens very, very quickly. But this company is so great that you can go to their website and look at all their products, and then you can come to our website, look at the exact same products that comes from them. And the products on our website are substantially less than the products from their website, and they're the formulator of the product. Why is that? Because when we talked to them, we had to make sure that they understood that we're a discount shopping club. And it wouldn't make sense for us to have the same price or for our price to be higher than theirs. Wouldn't that make any sense at all? And they're great people, and they understand how big we're going to get, and they just want to be a part of that. Here's some of the products: the NutriPain Relief, Trauma Max, love it. I use it. I use 6 different tubes of their stuff, love it. I love everything about it. It's easy to use. It's very minimal to use. Gets right into the bloodstream, and it does make a difference for me. But let me explain something to you. We all know this, that we live in a membership subscription economy. Let me say something. Let me say something right here. We absolutely live in a membership subscription to the point where some people are like, oh my God, I don't want any more memberships. I don't want any more subscriptions. I have enough. And I understand. I understand. But please stay here a second, because I'm going to explain to you why this membership is different than any other you have. We all have Prime, at least I do. I have Netflix. I have a Planet Fitness thing that I don't go to. I have a Sam's Club and I have a Costco. I have all these memberships, and I am one of those people that's going, I don't know if I need another membership. I've got enough. But when you look at all of these things on the screen, they're great businesses. They've got millions and millions and millions of people that's doing what? Paying for a membership. Because why do you do it? Because you really think that when you have a membership, it saves you money. And it does. But Sam's Club and Costco, you got to buy so much, you get a minuscule savings, right? Prime, Netflix, and all of these companies are great companies. Without a doubt, they're great companies. But think about this. What if all of these companies paid you for referring others? What if they did that? What if Costco said, you know, we're going to change? What if Planet Fitness says, we're going to change our model? We're going to make it where the members that are existing members, they bring other members. We're going to pay them a residual income when that member comes in and pays their monthly every single month. Okay? Think about that. Can you imagine doing that with Planet Fitness, and you're getting paid every month with people that's paying for Planet Fitness and not going to it? Think about that one. That's kind of crazy, but it's true, right? Here's the problem with that model. It would be hard to find people to do it. You know why? Because everybody already has it. Everybody I know has a Costco, has a Sam's Club, has a Netflix, has a Prime. I'm going to have a hard time referring other people. I just am. Okay. Now, what we do at Fund Saver Network is exactly what we just talked about. It is a membership for $25. And is it just another membership? No, it's not. It is a $25 membership that through the products and the drops and the fun finds that we do, you can literally save so much money. It more than pays for that $25 a month membership. We'll go through that together. But here's what you got to do. For a lot of you that's already done this, and for the people that are new here today, if something like this interests you, you can join for free today. But for those of you that's already free, we're going to keep going forward because you need to see what we have. You're going to get the email and everything for the referral plan. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the referral plan, just a little, okay? Now, for the free members that has already been free and you're here this evening, this is what I want to get into with you. That's super important. So we have this thing called a free power line. And the free power line is nothing more than people are joining for free. And it is a vertical straight line, as you see on the left. See, the members that are already here, and even the free members that are already here, you have your own link that you can share with others and let people come in for free. You have a link as a free member that you can start building your team with, building your tribe with, and show people how to shop and save money. Okay. So everybody in the company, well, not everybody, but a lot of us, we're sharing our link and free members are coming in. And that free power line is a vertical power line. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Right? And then every Tuesday, we have this call. But as all free members, you get to shop in the drops and the fun finds for 7 days from the date that you register. See, there's something different about this company than what you've ever been involved in when it comes to this networking space. We do it a little different. We let people come in for free for 7 days, and you get all the communication when we do finds, when we do drops, everything, even the health and wellness products, everything we have, you are able to go in and purchase at the same price, just like a member would be purchasing. The huge discounted rate, okay? But you can do that for 7 days. But on the 8th day, if you did not upgrade to a member for $25 a month, and you're still getting it, because even though you didn't upgrade, you're still going to get the communication. You're still going to get the email. You're still going to get the text. It's still going to happen. You're still going to be able to go look at everything that's in the fun finds, look at everything that's in the drops. But here's what happens. On the 8th day, when you click that button to buy, a message comes up and says, oh, your free time is over. You must now become a member to be able to take advantage of the savings. And why is that great? Because now whoever invited you to become a free member and you become a free member, you're part of the team. You're part of that team, and there's residuals paid out on that. So we do things a little bit different, okay? So back to this referral plan. Remember the free power line that we're talking about. This is for all the fun people, all the free people that's here this evening. You are in this line right now. If you have not upgraded, you are in that line, and it's somewhere in the tune of over 4,000 people right now as I'm speaking to you in that free line, okay? So our week runs from Wednesday through Tuesday, and today is Tuesday. And this is all based on Pacific time, or California time, however you want to do it, West Coast, right? Free members can upgrade when they want to. You don't have to do it in a week's time. You can do it a month later, whatever you want, because you stay in that free line. You don't go anywhere, okay? You can do it when you want to. But every Tuesday night, just like tonight, we have this opportunity closing the week call. That's what we're doing right now. We're closing the week, opportunity call. And it happens at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's what we're doing right now, where free members can make a decision to become a paid member for $25. Again, you don't have to, but here's what I want to discuss with you, why it's important to understand why you would want to. Why do you want to become a paying member the same week you joined, or whenever it is, or whatever the case may be? Because here's the thing, folks. You remember that free power line I keep talking about, where all the free members are in vertically, one after another, after another, after another? Okay, so let's take a look at what happens. We have everybody in the company out there sharing their link, and they're letting people in for free. They come in here and taste it and test it and kick it around and buy things and get it shipped. That's what we're doing, right? So as this is happening, this thing is filling up quickly. And you happen to land right there. As you can see, there you are with the red circle. So it can kind of let you know where you're at. And it just keeps going. And it keeps going. During the week, this keeps going. And people just keep falling under you in this free line. What does that mean for you? Well, some of you have been here for a long time. And some of you didn't upgrade. And here's what happened. It's okay, because there's so many still there, right? So here's what happens. Here, as you are free, you have your own back office. You have your own link that you can share out to people, and you're going to see how many new members are coming in after you came in. That's what it looks like. That was a long time ago that I took this snapshot. It's more, okay? But you get to look and see how many people are coming in all the time. So here we are. We're at the end of the week, which is Tuesday right now, okay? You can see the person at the top, they paid their $25. They moved from the free line directly into the matrix, directly into the matrix. I'll explain it to you in a minute, okay? Everybody that pays the $25 by midnight Pacific time tonight moves out of their free line into the matrix, okay? So now here's another person. All these people are paying their $25 before Pacific time. Not all of them, but some of them. Now here we are. You can see below you, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 people that decided to pay their $25. And for whatever reason, you decided, I don't want to pay it this week. And you don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to pay it. But what I'm going to tell you is this. Because those 9 people paid their $25, there's no guarantee that any of these members are going to fall into your 3x10 matrix. But there is that possibility, especially with it being so new. Look, I don't know about you, but I've always told the best place to get in is at the first. And the worst place to get in is at the first, because you got to go through growing pains. That's what I've been told. And that's what I know to be true. But here's what I will tell you. There is a guarantee that if you don't become a paid member, there is no possibility of anyone falling into your 3x10 matrix. None whatsoever. So let's say these 9 people, they go into the matrix. You don't go into the matrix. What if only 3 of them ended up in your matrix because it spilled over from someone else? Can't guarantee that, but what if that happened? Well, they're going to go into the matrix before you, and you can go later when you come in or whatever you want to do. So the best thing you can do is, if you're looking at this, just go ahead and do it, because now there is a possibility that some of these 9 or some of these 1,000 or 1,500, whatever it is right now, could possibly fall underneath you in the matrix. Can't guarantee it, but it's a possibility. And let's be real with each other. The $25 a month membership, even though we're membership out, I get it. We do live in a membership economy. What I'm going to tell you is this: the $25 a month more than pays for itself if you just buy something at a discounted rate. It is ridiculous the money that you save. We're saving people 70 to 90% off. This is not like a membership. You don't have to build a team if you don't want to. It's not even necessary. You can just pay your $25 membership and do what? Just shop. Just be there to shop. And you might be one of those people going, Ron, I don't want to build a team, but I like to buy stuff cheap and put it on Facebook Marketplace and resell it, make money. Okay, but you got to be a member to do it. You got to be a member to get those prices. No problem. We're so flexible with this company. There's so many different ways that you can earn income with this company. Now, let me stop the share just for a minute. Hold on. I want to do something. Okay. So what I want to do right now, let's see. I have Janine, can you hear me okay? Just unmute, say, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Well, folks, I want to bring Janine on. Now, Janine is way up in the Northeast up there where it's so cold right now, I don't even know how she's taking.
No, I'm not in the Northeast.
Oh, you're in Colorado. I'm sorry.
But I got my blanket.
I could see a blanket and you kind of threw me off. No. Okay, listen. So here's what I want to tell you. She's been around the block a time or two. She understands this business. Just wanted to come on here and let you guys know what she sees different about Fun Saver Network and why she's here and what she has learned so far and what's happened with her business. Be my guest, Janine. Welcome. Welcome to the
Thank
call.
you. Thanks, Ron. Gosh, you know what? There are so many things. I'm sitting here going, it'd be easier for me to tell you the things I don't like, which is nothing. But just to go real quickly, because you've already hit some of those points. I like the fact that we're not a pay to play. You don't have to buy products and points and PV, CV, ABCD, all the way to V, whatever it is. You gotta 35 points and then you need a backup plan and you need this and that and you gotta sell your right kidney kind of thing. I just like that. And I will tell you, Ron is absolutely right. That 25 bucks is minimal for everything that we have access to and for the things that I've already gotten that I've saved money on. But when I look at the flip side too, I like the fact that when you're wanting to do the referral, you don't have to shop. You could be a member and just build the business, or you could be a customer and just purchase. You do tag sales or you do flea markets and things, just like Amazon drop shipping. This would be a gold mine for somebody, especially with a lot of the items are like $5 and $7. I was on the Fun Finds the other night and my head was spinning going, oh my God, look at that. Click in my cart, click in my cart. However, I was one of the ones I think Ron was talking about because I lost out on everything because I tried to rack it all up and they were gone before someone paid before I got it. But I can't wait for more fun finds to happen, but it's so well worth it. From the referral side of it, it's the same thing. You don't have to purchase, you don't have to do anything. You could just, share or you could just do whatever. But for me, I kind of sat there and went, I've got the little bit of the business mind, and it's like, well, okay, 25 bucks a month to me, that's a nominal amount for a business expense. And really, when you just bring two new members in that pay and upgrade, that pays for you each month, and now you're free to shop, get those bargains, or free to build the business and go crazy like I'm doing. I'm having a ball doing this. And I just, there is no downside to this. I've had other people go, well, I'm with another shopping club or I'm this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to jump through hoops there's none of that. And there is so much flexibility that there's all kinds of ways that you can capitalize on this, whether it's for you, whether you're buying gifts, whether let's see, it's January now. Well, in May and June, you know it's going to be graduation time, and you might want to look for some engraved things for graduates, or, and start purchasing things now. And there's just so many different options that you can do. And because they're so flexible, why not? I mean, the
Absolutely.
economy is not great, and we're all trying to help people save money and make money. And I think this really could be really life changing for people, depending on what your goals are and what you value and what you want to do with this.
And real quick, before I let you go, because I know you got some stuff to do. Um, she came to this company at a time where we were doing a wellness Wednesday. I think her first day in the company was on a Wednesday that she talked to me, and we were having a wellness Wednesday. And I just got to tell you, in just like 20 seconds, you can tell them what that wellness Wednesday did for you.
My mind was just literally blown because and I do not remember the vendors' names. I apologize, Ron. I still haven't gotten that stuff straight.
Mhm.
But the info that they shared, their energy and what the products are, how they work, the science behind it, GMP, FDA certified. I mean, liposomal, I can never say it right,
Yep.
certified. Everything that they shared is it just blew my mind. And they literally have a solution for just about every problem or every challenge that we may have in health and wellness, whether it's a cute little thing or something that you've been challenged with for a while. And you can see I'm waving around I keep my trauma relief.
Yep.
I
All
have
right.
this all over different spots in the house so that way if I need it. I picked up a couple gallons of what do you call it? Distilled water, and they didn't have the handle, so I'm carrying it very heavily. And I did something, and my wrist was just screaming, and I'm just like, yeah, a few squirts, rubbed it in, not greasy. It's works nice. It's perfectly balanced, and I could tell you, I probably would have paid, I'm going to say double if I went through any other company because I used to deal with aches and pains and challenges a long time ago when I was sick years ago. And I know the money that I used to spend on products that were similar, they do this, they do that, they help your pain and all that. But I was spending an absolute fortune where I looked at the prices of this and went, that's so reasonable. And it works. And
That's
it's
fantastic.
money back guarantee too, if I'm not mistaken, right, Ron?
Yep, that is absolutely right. Money back
So
guarantee.
to me, all the elements are there for consumers or customers or anybody. If you say, listen, we've got the money back guarantee, and the wellness Wednesdays I would be on. I can't actually wait for, I'm hoping there's one tomorrow night because
No, next week.
holidays we missed it.
Next week.
But
Next week. Next
next
week.
week I'll be
Next
on it for
week.
sure. I could
Mhm.
talk about this all day long, but I know you've got to get
Right,
going.
right. Next week. Well,
But this
Janine,
is pretty
listen,
much the first
thank
things
you
off
so
my head.
much for coming on and sharing your story. I truly appreciate it. But here's what I'm going
Anytime.
to do now. In the chat, inside the chat, we've got two more people going to speak. I want to let you know, I see your questions in the chat. I'm going to keep those to the end. I want to keep moving forward a little bit so people can understand what they're looking for. So in the chat, please drop a 1 if you want to see, if you want to build a team, how you get paid. I can do that next. If that's what you want to see, I'll go through that with you next. Very next thing. And we'll get through that and we'll be done and we'll go back to 2 more people speaking and we'll wrap this thing up and we'll be on our way. So, how many people truly want to see how you get paid? Because I will be happy to do that next with you. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and hit the share button. Here we All right. Let's go back to where we were. Here we are. Now, you know, and I know that when we start talking about making money, what do we have to do? We have to do this thing right here. So just hang with me. This is our disclaimer. I'll get through it very quickly. The information provided in this content is for educational and informational purposes only. We make no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience, as individual results will vary. Your results depend on your personal skills, effort, experience, and market conditions. No earning projections, promises, or representations are made about your earning potential. You acknowledge that the use of this information should be based on your own due diligence and understanding. We're not liable for any success or failure of your business, that is directly or indirectly related to the use or information, products and services reviewed or advertised. By engaging with our content, you agree that you understand this disclaimer and accept all risks associated with this business activities. What does this mean, folks, in layman's terms? You cannot join the company and do nothing and get something. We're not telling you can, you can't do it, so just don't even think you can. Okay? That's all we're trying to say. It depends on you get out of it once you put into it. That's all that is right there. Hopefully that helps. All right, so show me the money. Here we go. There's 3 ways we get paid with this company. Only 3. They're very simple. They're not hard. I will get through this thing as fast as possible and make it simple to understand, I hope. Okay? So the very first way, as Janine said, hold on, we don't have these crazy things like you've seen in the past. There's no personal volume, qualified volume, group volume, CV, PV. There's no legs to balance. There's no monthly products you have to buy. None of that stuff. There's no big packs to buy so you can be a global ambassador at the top and be a founder. No, it is a shopping club for $25 a month. And we do not pay commissions on the products that are being bought. That's why they're so inexpensive. We pay the commissions on the membership. On the membership, folks. There's no product purchase necessary. If you want to be a member and you buy this month and you don't buy for 4 months, okay, no problem. It's up to you. Do what you want to do. You're just paying your $20 a month as a member. That's all you're doing, okay? So let's talk about the first way we get paid. It's the Fast Start bonus. Number 1. This is based on the very first month paid membership and purchases from the Value Vault. I'll explain the Value Vault. And it is paid weekly. See, as your referral, right now, you have all these free people, yeah? And every time one of those free persons or a new person you bring in, they sign up to become a new member, they're going to see this thing called the Value Vault. Now, let me explain to you why we have this. You see, we're a little bit different, as I've been stating all the way through this presentation. We're totally different. And we're not one of those people that just says, well, let's do what they're doing because they got away with it. No, we don't have the pay to play option, because what we found out while putting this together, it seems that the old government 3-letter entity, the SEC, doesn't like that very much. And what I mean by the pay to play option is this. You know, you join these companies and you pay this money to be a member, right? Then you got to pay extra money to be an affiliate. And then you got to pay extra money to make the money. That's pay to play. We do not have that. You can, everybody pays $25. You can build a business if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. There is no extra income, no extra added nothing that you have to pay to do this. But we didn't want to get rid of the value. We didn't want to get rid of the Fast Start bonus. So we had to come up with a new way to do it. And ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to show you right now the very first Fast Start bonus that's ever been done in this way in 100 years in network marketing. It has never been done this way ever before. So when your new member says, okay, I'm ready to pay my $25 and become a member. Okay, you're going to go to your little back office that you have, and there's a button that says, time to upgrade, and you click it, and all of a sudden you see the store, and it's called the Value Vault. Now, when you go through the Value Vault, no matter which product or how many products your customer purchases, your Fast Start is going to be as follows. Watch this very closely. This is ingenious, okay? So they get this Value Vault, they see all these products. They see products that are at ridiculous low cost. I mean, they're huge savings on it. Look, I'll just tell you, there was $300 coats, winter coats for like $60 in the Value Vault. And it changes all the time. There's more than one thing. There's tons of stuff in there. You can purchase if you want to. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you can just go through and pay the $25, and that's all you got to do. But let's say that the person that introduced you to Fund Saver Network, you went through the Value Vault and you started to purchase one thing, two thing, whatever. Here's the way the Fast Start works. When you send a person through and they become a member, you're going to receive 50% payout on the month membership, that first month. So they're going to pay the $25 to be a member. you're going to receive $12.50. That's the minimum. That's the minimum. But what if they bought one thing in the value vault? Well, every time they buy something in the value vault before they check out, it pays you $20 fast start bonus on everything they do. Everything they do. Okay. So you still have the fast start bonus, but we're not doing the pay to play option. It's not what we're doing. So every time if they buy one thing, it's $20. Now it's $33.50 on your fast start bonus paid weekly. If they said, well, I'm going to buy me one and buy my girlfriend one because she loves them too, and they're so inexpensive, I'm buying it now. Well, if they did that, that would be 2 buys, and I'll go over that. But if not only does it work for you, your second level, like the people you sponsor, if they go do it and bring a member in, same thing happens, same thing. You're going to get 10% of the membership, which is $2.50. And you're going to get $4 every time that person buys something in the value vault, and you don't even know who they are. Okay. Then your third level, it pays on the third level. You get 1% of the monthly membership, which is 25 cents. And every time they buy something in the value vault, 2 levels down from you, you get 40 cents for every time they buy something. So it's a 3-tiered fast start bonus, and it's only based on if they take advantage of those huge savings or not that's in there. But the minimum amount is half of the membership, $12.50. But as I stated before, what if they're in the value vault and you go, well, I'm not buying one. I'm buying this one and this one and this one, because you will never see those prices again. Never. You only see them one time as you're going through the sign-up process. You don't see those prices again ever, right? So what if they bought 2 things? It's the same thing. 50% on the membership, which is $12.50. But remember we said, if they buy one thing, it's 20. They buy 2 things, it's 40 on the fast start bonus. So there's $52.50 on the fast start bonus. What if they bought 3 things? Well, that would be 60. What if they bought 4 things? That would be 80. There's no limit to how many things they can buy. There's no limit. What if you had a person that resells stuff and they went and go, oh my God, I'm buying 10 of these because I can resell them and make great money. Well, that would be a $212.50 fast start bonus to you. Okay. Same thing. Level 2, 10%. If they bought 2 things instead of 1, you still get to $2.50, but now it's $8 versus 4. Same thing on level 3. You still get to 25 cents at 1%, but now it's 80 cents versus 40 cents. Folks, this adds up very quickly, because remember, you're picking up fast start bonuses from level 2 and 3 from your personally sponsored people. Just think about that. That's the fast start bonus. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. It's a value vault. You get to see it one time. You get a crazy price on the stuff that's in there, but you'll never see that price again. You might see those products again, but you won't see that price on them. You won't see that, okay? That's the first way we get paid, the very first way. Now, I'm going to do a very simple one called the 3x10 matrix. Most of you here have been around this industry and you understand. But now remember, you stayed here because you wanted to see how we get paid. Doesn't mean you have to do it. You can just be a shopper if you want to be. There's plenty of shoppers, trust me. Okay. So here you are in the 3x10 matrix. Okay. Now you got to understand, you go to work, you bring in somebody, you bring in your second, you bring in your third. You're just getting all when I say bring in, these are your team members. These are members that you're bringing on board. And all they like to do is shop. They love to save money. They love to make money. That's all it is. Very simple. But now you bring in another one. And then this person brings in one. And then you bring in another one. And then here's another one, and another one, and another one. And all these color-coded to you are the gold ones. All these other ones, they're all color-coded. My point is, see how this thing looks like a hodgepodge? And it looks that way because it's 3x10. Notice here you are. You can only have 3 people here. So if you sponsor number 4, 5, and 6, it's got to fall down below these people. That's called spillover. That's called spillover. Okay? Can't guarantee it, but this is exactly how it works. And you got to understand a 3x10 matrix. Everybody has their own 3x10 matrix. This is yours. 1, 2, 3, and it goes 10 levels deep. All right? This is their 3x10 matrix. This is their 3x10, and this is their 3x10. Now, whatever the purple group over here does doesn't benefit this one or this one because they're in their own matrix. There's no spillover. Your spillover is going to come from me and above for all these people. This spillover is going to come from here and me. This bill, if you understand, just so you know, everybody has their own 3x10 matrix. And let's go see how it pays you. This is important. Now I'm going to show you something when it comes to this matrix. And a lot of people are going, God, man, it's a bunch of people. I don't know if I can do it. Watch what I'm going to tell you. You got to have two personals, two members that you brought in to pick up this money in the matrix. Just two. That's it. No big deal. Right? So let's say that you go, okay, I'm going to be a member. I love it. I'm saving money. This is the best thing I've ever seen. I've saved a ton. I've more than paid for my $25 a month just on savings. So now I'm talking to my friends and I'm showing them what I got. And they're going, well, I want to get that. And I'll do it. If you take your first month, your very first month, 30 days, to find 3 people that love to shop and save money, and they become a member. That's what's on the screen as you see right now. 3 people in a month. Now, let's go the second month. And those 3 people, with your help, are shopping, they're loving it. What if they go spend their month, which is your second month, and they go find 3 people apiece? That's 9. See, this matrix goes 3, and then all those 3 get 3, that's 9. Then all those 9 get 3, that's 27. Then all those 27 get 3, that's 81. That's how a matrix works. All you did in this scenario is got 3. And then those 3 got their 3 for 9. And then those 9 got their 3 for 27. And they're all taking 30 days to do it. 30 days. A whole month to get 3 people. Watch what happens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I told you this is a 3x10. That means there's 3 front line to you, and you can keep putting people in, don't matter. But you can only have 3, and it goes 10 levels deep. See, 3 by 10 levels deep. And it took 10 months to fill it. Now, that's never going to happen. I'm just going to tell you. But I'm giving you a perfect scenario. What if it took a year to do this? What if it took 2 years to do this? It wouldn't matter. And let me tell you why it wouldn't matter. Because when you do this, there's 88,572 people in your matrix. And if I would have told you that you got to have 88,572 people in your matrix before you can, to fill your matrix, you'd go, that's never going to happen. That's too many people, can't do it. But can you do 3? And can everybody do 3? Because what I just showed you is everybody doing 3. 3 in 30 days to get to this 88,572. Okay, what if everybody takes 6 months? What if everybody takes 60 days? What if it takes them 2 months to do it? Instead of 10 months, it's 20 months. What if it takes 2 years to get to this number? Let me tell you why it doesn't matter, because everybody here, you're paid $1 per month on, not one time, per month. That's $3 on that level, because there's 3 people times $1 is $3. 9 people times $1 is $9. You're going, Ron, we're breaking the bank. No, we're not. Hold on. You're getting way ahead of me already. You can see what's happening. 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187. Look. Now watch. When you have 2 people sponsored, you can gather $1 per person down through 9 levels. 9 levels. That's $29,523 a month, every month, as long as they're paying their 25. And why wouldn't they if they're buying great stuff and they're making money at the same time they're doing it? Why wouldn't they? At $25 a month. But when you bring in a total of 5 personal members, it opens up level 10. So everybody, I'm sure, is really good at math. And if it's $1 a piece, well, if that's 29,000 and you had 88,572 people in your matrix at times $1, that's $88,572 per month. And I know that's a perfect world, but you know what? What if you only did 10% of that? What if only 10% of your matrix filled up? Well, it's not 88,572, it's $8,570 a month. 10%. And all you're doing is what you always do. You're not going to believe the shoes that I bought the other day. You got to see them. I got a heck of a deal on them. Oh, where did you buy them? I need to go. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's no different. So for those of you that are sitting back in the free chair going, well, I'm not really sure. I'm hoping you get a better look at what we're doing. And I hope you understand that there will be people that's going to go ahead and pay their $25 before midnight tonight Pacific time, and you're not going to pull the trigger. And you might have just missed, a Ron Pruitt in your organization. What do you think this thing looks like now? Because you never know who's going to be landing underneath you. You don't know. You don't. There might be nobody. I don't know. There might be 5. I don't know. I have no idea. That's all I know. That's what's so great about this plan. This is part of the residual income, and it's paid once a month. Every single month. This is your mailbox money. Now, moving on to the third and final. Folks, this is called a coded bonus. Now, a lot of you are going to go, oh, I don't understand. And when I get through with this, you're still going to go, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. And it's okay. It's fine. You'll get it. Trust me, you'll get it. Okay, watch. So here you are on the coded bonus plan. And the coded bonus plan says this. You're a member. You're sharing with other members. And you bring in your first one. You bring in your second one. Now you're qualified for the matrix. Remember, 2 people qualifies you for the matrix. And you bring in your third one. Now you're qualified for the coded bonus. And the computer is going to go, uh-oh, hold it. Jim has brought in 3 personal people. The computer randomly picks one of these 3 and passes that person to your sponsor. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, why am I giving people away? Hold on, just hang tight. I'll explain it. You'll get it. It's important. This doesn't work without that happening. So then Jim goes, okay, I'll get my next person and my next person. Now, at this point, Jim has brought in 5 people, but one of them went away, but only in the coded bonus. Jim did not lose that person in the matrix and in the fast start. He still has it. He only passed them up in the coded bonus. And when he has the total of 5, he passes up 1 more. Now you're really going, I don't like this. I've already given away 2 people. Hold on. Trust me. Watch. You have 3 people. Now, when these 3 people that's left with you only in the coded bonus, because you have them in everything else, you haven't given them up, only in the coded bonus, when they go and get 5, just like Jim did, here's Jim sitting there and you're going, well, I gave up 2 people. But Jim, when these people go get their 5, what do they do? Exactly what Jim did. Oh, that person's got to give 2 to Jim. When this person gets 5, oh, this person gets 5. Oh, hold on. Jim has not only these 3 people coded to him now, he has these 6 people coded to him as well, and he don't even know who they are because he didn't bring them in. The people he sponsored brought them in. There's a pattern starting here. Watch very closely. Jim has the 3. As they each bring in 5, they give up 2. So it just went 3 to 6. Now he's got 9 people. Jim has 9 people coded to him on the screen. But it doesn't stop there. When these people bring in 5, what do you think happens? Oh, look, oh, because they're coded to Jim. And as they bring in 5, 2 more people are passed to Jim. Remember the thing that I told you. We have 3 over here under Jim. They all brought in 5 and 2 people were passed up. It went 3, 6. Now there's 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. See how this thing is doubling? And it goes through infinity. It never stops. It never stops as long as people are putting people in and just getting people that want to save money and make money. That's it. And shoppers count. They don't even have to build a team. They count. They count. As they bring people in for more shoppers, they get passed up, right? So we got 3, 6, 12, 24. It just keeps going. But the thing you've got to understand is after you've personally put in your first 5, and then you continue to bring more because you don't want to stop. Because every time you bring somebody in, they get 5, 2 goes up. And then out of those 2, 4, 8, it just keeps going on every person. After the first 5, you never pass another person up. You keep them all. Keep them all. Here's the pattern. 3, see how there's 3 underneath Jim over here? Then they went to work and they each passed up 2. 6. Remember, see the 6? Then they each got 5 passed up 2, 12, 24, 48, 96, 192, 384. It just keeps going, keeps going. And what did you do? You brought in 5. You brought in 5. Everybody brought in 5. That's this whole thing. Everybody brought in 5. That's what it is. So when you look at the big picture, you're going, oh, I can never do that. That's so many people. It's 5. Everybody did 5. It's that simple. And then when you add all these numbers up, folks, that's 1,533 people, and you're paid $5 a month on every one of them in a coded bonus, and just that alone is $7,665 a month on top of the matrix, because all of these people are in your matrix also. So that'd be an additional $1,533 on top of the $7,665 because they're in your matrix, and you're paid $1 on those. 76, 86, 91, something, about 9,200, just on that, folks, just there. Now, and all of this is paid on a $25 membership. And don't think of these huge, huge numbers that you got to put in. You don't. I just showed you 2 ways to do it. One is putting in 3, this one's putting in 5. And they're all the same. You only have to put in 5 total. And it suffices both sides of the deal here, right? And you must have 3 personal members to qualify for the coded bonus. And this is paid monthly as well. So there's the 3 ways we get paid, all 3 of them. But let me explain something to you so everybody understands how simple this truly can be. The power of 6. The power of 6. If everybody learns this right here, it will be amazing for everybody. We will change so many lives, it will make your head spin. Find 6 people that want to save money and earn money or do both. That's it. 6 people. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to get them, just 6 people, right? Because this covers the 2 that's needed for getting paid in the matrix. It also covers the 3 that's needed for getting paid in the coded bonus. And this covers the 5 needed for opening level 10 in the matrix to get to that 88,000. But the most important thing, more importantly than all of that, your minimum monthly income at 6 people is $26 a month. $26 a month. If nobody else does anything, you get no spillover. None of those 6 do anything. 6 people makes you $26 a month. And what is your cost? 25. So 6 people is a break-even point. And if everybody focuses on break-even, it will be amazing for everybody, because everything I just showed you just happens. It just happens. Everything starts filling up. Your matrix fills up. You got more than enough to start people building and passing people up to you in the coded bonus. It just happens. And your minimum fast start when you bring in 6 people at $12.50 on fast start is $75. $12.50 times 6 is $75. So find 6 and have your members covered by the power of 6. If you're free here tonight and you're still going, should I upgrade for $25? Should I not? Let me explain something to you. There's 3 kinds of people. 3 kinds of people. 1, people that like to shop, people like to save. 2, people that want to refer others and make money. And 3, they want to do both. They want to do both. You just got to figure out which one you are. Because number 4 is not on here, and that's do nothing. That's not upgrade and do nothing. It's not here. Because I firmly believe, folks, there's no contracts, there's no nothing. It's $25. It's $25. And I'm telling you, tonight, at 12 o'clock Pacific time tonight, well, you know what happens? We go into the new week. And everybody that paid their $25 tonight goes into the matrix. And everybody that didn't pay their $25, they do not go in the matrix. So they're going to wait till next week or whenever they're going to wait. Doesn't matter. But all those people that went into the matrix before you, those people that had the opportunity to be in your team, well, you might be in their team if you wait, because they're going to go in and you're not. And that means when you go in, they're already there. They're already there. You don't get to go above them like you were. It doesn't happen that way. So that being said, let me bring on somebody else real quick. a buddy that I met on TikTok. I've met so many people on TikTok. It's crazy. It's just crazy. TikTok's an amazing, amazing place. So, Mr. Jim Alvey that I met on TikTok, funnier than a, I don't know. He's just funny. He does funny stuff all the time on TikTok. He just has a great time. And that's why people are attracted to him, because he loves to have fun. He loves to have fun with what he's doing. Jim Alvey, I want you to come on here and I want you to tell these free people why they need to get involved, why they need to get started for 83 cents a day.
Man, where do I start? I've been in since day one, and I have no regrets, and I'm so excited about this. I've been in business 30 plus years and done a lot of things. I've done a lot of side things, that these little businesses and different opportunities. And I'll tell you what, this is unlike anything that I've ever been involved in. And I said a few years ago, I would never get involved in something, one of those things. I would never get involved in one of those things again. And like Ron said, we met on TikTok and got to become friends and know each other and talk about business and different things. And he says, you know what, working on something that, I think you'd really like. And I said, I said, I did the whole, no, I don't want. And he's like, no, just hear me out. And so I was intrigued. So when I found out what an amazing, something so different that's never been done before, the way it's being done and the way he explained tonight. And I'm like, you know what? I'm all in. This isn't one of them things. And it's so easy to refer. And it's really just sharing. You're just talking. It's like you went with your wife or somebody to a new movie. You went to a new restaurant, had a meal, and what do? You get on Facebook, you get on the phone, you get on text, you see your friends in person, wherever you see them at, you tell them. You're just like, man, we had an awesome meal last Friday night at that new, sushi place or whatever. You tell them. That sushi place isn't paying you to tell people, but you tell them anyway. Neither's the movie theater. Neither's a great deal you got on shoes somewhere or at some store. They're not paying us. Just like he went through with the memberships tonight. All those big membership companies don't pay us, but man, and I'm just so excited about this. And I'll tell you what, as far as the shopping part of it goes, my wife and I have, the paid membership just started a couple of weeks ago. So we were free members all this time since back when this launched. And we've bought some things and we've saved enough money. Had we been paying $25 a month, I did the math, we've saved almost 5 years of membership. And we've only paid 1 month of membership. We upgraded when it was time to upgrade. The first week we upgraded because it's a no-brainer. And I've never been able to start any of my businesses for 83 cents a day. And regardless of what they would make, but the potential here on what we can earn by just telling others is crazy. So 25 bucks a month, and I look at, I'm guilty. I eat fast food, but I looked at that and I'm like, you know what? I could not eat 2 meals of fast food a month, not pay the old clown 2 times and pay for my membership. And I'm like, that clown don't pay me anything to eat there. So I could use that $25 to potentially, I'll tell you right now, I've already got a residual income started with this company. It's already happening. And I'm so excited about that. And like I said, none of these other people paid me anything to do this. And that's why I'm like, all the free members that I've enrolled, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Do you realize what you got your hands on here? And it's kind of like, everybody gets to the train station and only part of us get on the train and the rest of them are sitting there and they're watching the train go, there it leaves that. And that happens every week. A train full of people are leaving the station every week and others are sitting there trying to decide, do I get on this or not? And I'll tell you what, the train leaves tonight. And it's not going to be back till next week. And you can be on this train load and you can get yourself in this matrix he just talked about. And you can, lock that position in and all these other people on the train, some of those people are going to be your teammates and you're going to be in before them. And you could potentially earn something from them being in there after you get in, or the ones that come next week. So now is the time to get in, is today. You can come in next year if you want, but we'd rather have you now, and I think you'd rather be in now. So
Thank you, Jim. That's it. The party train leaving tonight. You either own it or you're not on it. Now, let me go across the city over here to another person that I met on TikTok. Let me tell you something. We have become friends, even though we got Ohio State and UT playing this weekend. We have become really, really good friends. And she lives like 45 minutes from me. I met her on TikTok. Her and her husband are simply amazing. And she is on TikTok live every single day talking about FunSaver, building FunSaver. Folks, she's brought in, I think, either 40 or 50. I don't even know now. And it's all come from TikTok. One of the most, I don't know, one of the hardest workers I've ever met, but she just loves to have fun and she really connects and she knows how to build relationships. Miss Bobby Lockhart, are you there? Unmute, Bobby. Here, I'll ask you to mute. I'll do it. Go ahead. Unmute.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, Bobby. Listen, I want you to tell people, just like you tell them every day on TikTok, exactly why these people that's not in here yet are the free people that's going, do I get on the party train or not? I want you to tell them why they need to get on that train.
You need to get on the train, because if you don't, it's going to leave you. And 6 months from now, you're going to be like, she told us 6 months ago that this was the best business out here, guys. I'm just telling you, it is the best free business for 7 days that you'll ever find. And then, guys, there's no business out here on TikTok. There's so many of them, but there's not one that is going to give it to you for free for 7 days. And they're going to let you shop for 7 days for free. And then it's only $25 a month. I like what Jim said about going to a restaurant, skip it for 2 nights a week. We went to a Mexican restaurant on Sunday. Our meal was $60. Guys, that's two months of our membership, right? So why do you waste that money? And I felt guilty. I said, do you know that was 2 months of our membership right there? And he said, oh my God, that's all you think about. I go, yeah. He goes, finally, I got it through to you. We got to think about this. But we signed up for my good friend, Philip. He got me in here. He said, Minnie, you've got to go check out FunSaver. And I'm like, well, what is it? He goes, it's shopping. And I went, uh-oh, the light just went on, because I love to shop. That should be my middle name. And my husband said, oh God, I'm in trouble. And so he looked at the comp plan. Philip said, have you shown your husband the comp plan? And I said, we're going to do it right now. He said, do it right now. So we're upstairs in our media room. I told Ron this the other day. And he goes, let me see that comp plan. And he looked at it, and he just what Ron showed to you, and he looked at it again, and he said, go sign up for FunSaver right now. Get on that phone, sign up for FunSaver. That is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. He is a money guy. He's an engineer. He has worked for 40 years in this business, and he's all about money. And he said, go get it now. This is the one that's going to be our retirement, because it's residual income. And if you're sitting around thinking, when I retire, you don't have a business, you don't have extra income coming in, because we all know that Social Security is not going to be enough for you, my friend. And if you want to keep your life going the way our life is going right now, it's pretty good. And so I want to keep it that way. And guess what? FunSaver Network is going to do it for you. It just is. I have other businesses on here. And guess what? I'm like my friend Jimmy. I quit supporting those. I quit promoting those on TikTok. And all I do is my FunSaver, because it's my heart. And I'm just telling you, I'm so thankful and so blessed every day for Shane Hendricks and Brian Pruitt and Philip, who introduced me to this wonderful, amazing program. So if you're sitting on the fence, guys, I've got people sitting on the fence. Get off of it. It is greener on the other side. And if you don't get on it, you're going to miss it. And by the way, I have 57 people signed up.
There you go, Bobby. There you go. She says she's grateful that she met Shane Hendricks and myself. And look, I'm grateful I met her too. But when it comes Saturday, we're going to talk about, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Listen, folks, let me tell you something. A lot of you in life, just like me years ago, I was in a bad way. I've been there in my life. I don't talk about it, but I've been there where I'm going, God, just give me something. Give me something to hold on to something to change my life. I'm not starving. I got a roof over my head, but I just need more. I need something different. And 35 years ago, I got introduced to this fantastic thing, and I made it happen for me, and I did it well, and I stopped doing it because it never was exactly what I thought it was going to be. For a while, it started going bad, but now Shane and I come together to put this thing together called Fun Saver Network. It is absolutely nothing that you've ever seen before. And folks, if you think what you saw this evening was exciting, you ain't seen nothing yet, as we say in Texas. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because I can't tell you what we're going to do, but I will tell you this, 100% true. If you're sitting on the fence tonight, you decide not to get on that party train that Jim's talking about, and you decide not to get on the party train for 2-3 months or whatever, you're going to come back to this webinar. And you're going to come back to this webinar 3-4 months down the road, and you're going to go, oh my God, I made a mistake. And I'm going to tell you why I can tell you that. Because many years ago, I had a person come to me about Bitcoin for less than $2. And I said, nah, not believing that. That's not fiat. I can't do nothing with that. I can't spend that. That's not real. Under $2 a coin. And I didn't listen. Okay. So with that being said, folks, don't go away. I'll come right back. But listen, if you're new, get yourself into your back office, get back to that person that told you about this company, and you grab that free position and get in there and upgrade for $25. Look, if you're eat up with memberships, I get it. I'm eat up with memberships, but none of them pay me. None of them pay me. This one pays me. This one I talk about. I don't talk about my Costco. I don't talk about my Sam's Club. And I don't talk about my Planet Fitness that I don't go to. So there you go. I talk about this one. Hold on, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Let me stop the recording. I think somebody did already.